at your job?
Well, I'm a doctor of chiropractic, and chiropractors, what we do is treat musculoskeletal conditions like neck injuries, back injuries, low back injuries, but it doesn't have to be injuries because you can have trouble with your spine just from poor posture. And over time, that creates weak spots in your spine. So when you're there on your phone with your head dropped like this, that's creating a neck problem. When you're slouching at your computer, creating back problems. You have to take care of your spine because inside your spine is the spinal cord, and that carries all the signals from your brain out to all your body parts. And you want to have a good signal. So my job is to help your body to do its own job better. Like I always say, you're the race car, I'm your pit crew.
What happens when you mess up?
So right here you can see that when there's a pinched nerve, it can affect the arms, but it can affect the upper organs as well too. Now it sounds kind of bad, but when somebody has a bad neck injury and they die, it's not because they broke the bones of the neck. You could break every bone in your neck, won't kill you, won't paralyze you. They're just broken bones. It's when you damage the spinal cord, that blocks the signals, and if there's no signal to your heart and lungs, that's why people die. It's like when you're vacuuming and the cord unplugs out of the wall, boom, the vacuum cleaner stops working. Nothing's wrong with it, it's just not getting a signal. When you see someone paralyzed, their legs don't work, but their arms work, it's because they had a mid-back injury down in here, so the signals can't reach the legs, but they can reach the arms. That's the extreme, but the concept's important. Mine's more when you get that little bit of nerve irritation. It can still affect the organs, the glands, the arms, legs, the heart, the lungs, the bladder, the bowels. And so we want to fix that area up. So, better yet, don't mess up.
How's it like being a chiropractor?
It has been one of the best things that's ever happened to me. I've been practicing, I think, 33, going on 34 years now. And I'll never retire because this doesn't work for me. I got a great staff, great patients. It's really rewarding to see people get better. And that's what I really enjoy and love about what I do is fixing the problem as much as we can. And everybody's different. Some people get 100% better, some might only get 50% better. But pretty much everybody that does what they're supposed to and they follow the treatment plan, they do get better.
How long do you work in a day?
We have a varying schedule. So I only work 3 full days, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We start seeing patients at about 9 o'clock to about 12:30, and then again at 3 o'clock to about 6 o'clock, 6:15. So we have a long lunch. I get about a 2-hour lunch those 3 days. Then on Tuesdays, I only work a half day. We see patients from 3 to 6 o'clock, and so I golf in the mornings. And then on Fridays, we see patients from about 9 to 12:30, almost 1 o'clock, and then I golf in the afternoon.
What's the most important part of your job?
The most important part of the job is the patients. They're everything. And like I tell every patient, whether it's your medical doctor, your dentist, your optometrist, or me, you hire us, you can fire us, and I don't want to get fired by our patients. And so the patients are everything, because without them, I wouldn't have a purpose. My purpose is to help them.
Why did you pick this job?
The job kind of picked me. I was planning on going into dentistry before I went to UC Irvine, and I was thinking about going into dentistry, but everything goes wrong on a first date. I was dancing, chewing gum, and talking, and apparently I can't do all 3 because my jaw just went pop, locked open, and I couldn't close it. A friend of mine that had graduated from UC Irvine that was going to be going to chiropractic school for graduate school, so he kept saying, go see a chiropractor. And like a lot of people, I didn't know what a chiropractor was. I didn't really understand it. I'm like, no, I'm not going to go. I wasn't getting better. Friends still kept trying to get me to go. Chiropractor wouldn't go. So I went to my medical doctor, and guess what they gave me? A pain pill and anti-inflammatory. But overall, I wasn't getting better, and now I was starting to get a lot of neck pain and headaches with it. So I'm like, well, what do I do now? So I said, okay, I told my friend who's still bothering me to go, I'll try this chiropractic stuff. But she actually worked on it, and then she started doing the treatment. The treatment it's a real sensitive area, so it did hurt, but as soon as she was done, instantly I had less clicking and popping. I was like, finally, we're working on the problem, not just masking the symptoms. And so then I started going regularly like you would to physical therapy or joining the gym. You go regularly till you're better. And I'd see other patients too, and I go, I remember that guy couldn't walk last week, and this week he's walking. This lady couldn't turn her head, and this week, now she's turning her head. So I kind of like this whole idea of working on the problem and not just masking symptoms too. Here I am today because I went on that first date.
What's the most common problem and how do you fix it?
And the most common problem has changed. When a long time ago you saw more back patients than neck patients and headaches. But we're in more of a technological period of our history, where everybody's on a computer or phones. We call it tech neck. You want to get your head like this, you're on the computer like this, tech neck, or you're watching videos all day long. And we see a lot of neck problems, headaches. We still see a lot of back problems too, but a lot, it's switched around. Now we probably see more neck and headache problems than we do low back problems. Maybe about 60-40 now. It used to be the other way before. But the way we fix those is we do an exam. We do besides the exam where we feel the spine, we actually use sensors. When we go down the spine and actually watch the electrical signals on the computer screen as they're coming through. It works just like a heart monitor. A heart monitor is an electrocardiogram. This is an electromyogram. So with sensors, we watch those signals. We can actually record the bad areas. And then we do the digital x-ray so we can see how things twisted. And then we only want to go in the direction it needs to go. It never go the wrong direction or too far, even the right direction, to try to get that motion back and that pressure off that nerve too.
What did you major to get this job?
I ended up graduating with 2 degrees from UC Irvine, one a BS in biology and a BA in psychology. And then I went to the Southern California University of Health Sciences, where I got my Doctor of Chiropractic degree.
How much does each client pay?
As far as reimbursement for our services, we have our private pay patients to just they pay cash or credit card when they're here. We also treat insurance patients. And so every insurance plan is different, so we'll get paid differently for every insurance plan. Each insurance plan covers different things. Some cover the adjustment only, some cover the adjustment with 1 therapy, some cover the adjustments with up to 2 therapies. We also treat people who get hurt at work, so they call it workers' compensation. So we get paid through that. And we also treat people who are in car accidents that will come in after they've been injured in a car accident. We'll get paid separately through that from automobile insurance companies as well too.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Cardenas, for talking to us. And Mrs. Sung's class, you did a great job with your questions.